going to take you into a little city in central Morocco, and it's called Sefrou. And here is the part where, should I say, it's the roundabout before the city. I love Sefrou. Interesting. And it's a very interesting little city. Why? There's no such thing as tourists, and people have been living here for hundreds, if not thousands of years. And the plains we see around us are covered in shepherds with their sheep and their goats. And this is basically a town for living, bringing up your children, and eventually dying. But tourists, well, it's not a tourist destination except for other Moroccans coming from other towns. Let's go in, and of course, before we get into the town, just like all the other towns, we have to go through the police blockade. Well, here we go on our travel into the city, and the first things we're bound to see are the police. And there they are in front of you, stopping people as you go. But I've been told it's illegal to film them, so I'm now going to put the camera down. Well, as always in these Moroccan cities and towns, and I've been stopped 3 times in the last 2 days. It's there, according to the people, to keep us safe. Let me take you around this very, very interesting little town, city, central Morocco. Now driving into the city, the streets are extremely clean. But this is not like Western civilization. Here, things are different. The supermarkets don't exist, but the fresh food is there in front of you, from the mountains, the forests, and the land and the farms around the city. There's lovely cafes and really beautiful buildings. This city is all about living, bringing up your children, getting old, passing, and then you. And every time I ask the people here, how do you feel about the police? To them, it's an everyday situation. The police are on the streets, and they're here to keep us safe. I'm now going to go and visit markets. I do love the markets in these towns and cities like this across the world. Incredible situation. No wonder most people are healthy. Why? Because they eat proper food and healthy food. The streets are so full of people. Trading, bustling. Even trying to move around is difficult. This is a day-to-day situation. Literally. Survival. But again, everybody I've met here in the streets or in the cafes, they do their best. They talk, of course, Spanish, Arabic and French, but being an English speaker only, but they do their best, and I don't fear here. I don't feel unsafe. This is not South America. I'm now outside the main hospital, going down into what is the street scene, the market area. But there are so many markets and places around here where everything's being sold. Just a bargaining situation of life. Here, fresh tomatoes. Mandarins. Bananas. Tangerines. And people just sitting, relaxing, waiting. We all seem to be waiting for something. Turnips. Lemons. So far, I haven't managed to get to the meat markets. We're now getting to the area of meat. On top of this van, you can see there is a sheep, and here they sell stuffed animals. So we must be on our way to the area where they sell animal products. Here you can see the hay, corn. So far, I've been seeing sheep. I cannot see any. Workshops of all different sorts. It is absolutely incredible. For the radiators. And here on top of one of the vans, there are many sheep. Life in Morocco is different from other places you may travel upon. Well, here as I go in is obviously a different market because of the smell. The smell stench is incredible. Chickens sleeping. Now the smell is quite difficult. Meat, fish, The fish market of the world is always the most poignantly beautiful. Chickens being slaughtered halal. And here, fish. I only speak English.
Yes.
Do you kill the chicken here?
You good? I am speaking English a little
You
bit.
keep? Yeah?
Little bit.
Right.
Is
Are
it
you
like
killing the
that?
chickens?
Yes, sir.
When you kill? Tomorrow? Oh, here they kill and pluck. Very nice. Very nice. The cats. And here, a slaughtering takes place in front of you. Are you slaughtering? No? Are you killing any chicken? No. I ask if they're killing any chicken. No, no slaughter? No? Kill? No, no. Alright. It's incredible how these chickens, place after place after place, kill halal in front of you. Here, you can buy pheasants, chickens, anything. Turkeys, even at the bottom, guinea pigs. Here, a rook stew. Turkey stew, pheasant stew, and you can hear the guinea pigs at the bottom. They say they taste extremely nice, but I'm not sure I'm ready for a guinea pig. Guinea fowl, pigeons, almost anything you want, but a raven, I don't know. Maybe not today. Yeah, chickens, they weigh them. It's amazing how many people don't want you to film the killing. This dog here is not in Asia, so he's lucky he's going to survive the day. And the little cat is also going to survive the day. And these pussy cats are relaxing. In many of the markets of the world, this little pussy cat is lunch. Well, that's the way it goes here. The dead, the dying, for lunch. Well, I'm now in the walled area of the city. It's strange, but so surreal of life. It's incredible, but it's such a different place. But that's what we're used to in the West. I've got to say it like that, but people are living here. Children, This man cuts keys in a tiny little place. And people, as I say, are living their day-to-day lives. And this is in a little town in central Morocco. Spring. And behind these walls, like all the walls of all the cities, people are bringing up their families and living their life. Little squares in which to have a cup of coffee. There's a beauty and charm, I've got to say, from some of the places I've visited in Morocco in the last few days. Yeah, there is a beauty and charm about it in every way. The things are falling down around you, but that's just part of life. It's just living, growing city. And here, of course, no reason why you can't get your Nikes and your Reeboks in amongst the market stalls. Pharmacy, jewelry shops. The market bazaars of the world. And I've visited everything from places where they sell dogs for meat to a place where they sell caviar for 1,000 euros. The world is so different. The mobile phone. The fruit shop. Market traders and bazaars of the world. Many dogs sleeping on the streets. The street cleaners. And the mobile phone aerials with the storks and the babies. Human life. Incredible. And yet, as I say, so beautiful. That's why it's so wonderful to try to live without the wars and the tyrannies, the things we don't want. The old city walls that have seen so much. One thing you see here in Morocco that you don't see in many of the countries I've been to is police. Police everywhere. Quiet little dog waiting for the next person to feed him. And everybody going about their lives. In this town now, I've decided to go to one of the bustling markets. Donkey waiting for its owner. This market is like almost all the markets I've been to around the world. Incredible. That's how we can describe it. It's incredible. People incredible. This is bread. The chickens inside this makeshift market. More bread. You can see here where they get rid of all the tires. An amazing place. Beautiful fresh carrots, piled high. Can't imagine what would happen if it rained. Salt rock. Spices, fantastic spices. I was asking one of the guys who could speak English whether there was any tourists. I was told quite clearly that it's not an area for tourists, just an area for people to live. We simply don't do tourists. Not because we don't want tourists, but because tourists don't come. The smells of the different spices, vegetables, fruits, all local. Nothing from, should I say, the supermarkets. Broad beans. Everybody seems so healthy. But there's no need to be anything else besides healthy when you've got fruit like this and vegetables like this. And of course, the flora, it's not anything, soil.
حلوة نافلة حلوة نافلة نافلة حلوة يا بابا.
And of course, if there's anything you don't want, just chuck it over the side. Simple. Discard it in amongst the rubbish and somebody will find a use for it. People laying in the dirt. There's no need for any supermarkets, you see. Everything comes from the mountains, the farmland. Why do we want to go to a supermarket when we can buy it fresh? Well, we know it's been pretty much locally. Comes in on the trucks. And the people are just fantastical. Fantastic people in a fantastic area, with love in their hearts. And they're off home to cook beautiful fresh food. It's a far cry from the dog markets of Asia. But I am going to go now and have a look at the meat markets. Here on the side, they're making steel, shaping and cutting, repairing. And then I could smell fish. Incredible. And this is where they, by the looks of things, kill the chickens. Here are the chickens eating away. Sweden, Stockholm.
Welcome to Morocco.
Ah, I love it. I love it. So here are the chickens, and then they get slaughtered. Do they cut? Here are the chickens. Wait. Right. They kill them on the spot.
Do you want to watch killing chicken?
Yes, yes.
Waiting for come and
Someone.
we
Kill it. Then I've got to wait. I wait for someone to turn up, and then we watch the killing of the chickens. Well, in the end, they had a debate as to whether I could or could not see the chicken being killed, and they decided it wasn't probably the best idea. But that's life. So I carry on around the market, and now I'm going to try to find the fish market, and of course the animal market. I'm going behind the walls of the old city, and these are some of the living areas. Spice. It has a real charm. It really is a road trip. The pussy. The old place is incredible. Walking up these streets, people have been walking for literally thousands of years. Absolutely back in time. Again, markets, so many markets here of all kinds and descriptions of all. Beautiful, beautiful streets. Yeah. Beautiful new top here, just been redone. And door. And up through the market bazaars. And now right up the top, above the city. The ground is kept totally short. There are so many grazing herdsmen with their sheep, their goats, that just literally walk the landscape here above the city. Here there's a massive quarry course, dotting the landscape, the dogs and the shepherds. Literally, the quarries here are cutting out the mountains for the manufacturing of concrete for the city below. Here, the very, very poor people. The gypsies. Bonjour. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Living in absolute squalor with their animals and their lives. And in the distance I can see white mountains. Whether that is snowy peaks of snow, I don't know. I haven't travelled there yet, but this seriously is a place to travel. Just come here on a road trip, because to say it's interesting is an understatement. It's an extremely interesting place here in the middle of nowhere. So for those who want to live above the city, in the mountains, come to the new developments that are taking place here. You can see the town now, should I say the city. And here the new houses. Well, here is the city from the hills above, the old, and of course the new, and on the hills the ultra new. But still underneath us is human debris. As always when I'm filming, I can't imagine how these piles of rubbish became to be here, knowing how careful in the countries I live in Scandinavia, how we are with anything that is human manufactured. But hey ho, that's just the way it is. But the grass here is eaten to the ground by the shepherds that walk across this area daily with their flocks. And you can hear the noise of the city below, and the trash and rubbish that it represents. But it's a living, thriving city, peaceful. And everybody here lives their day-to-day lives. And many of them would never leave the city or the surrounding area in their life. The thought of going to another country would be incredible, and the thought of going to the capital city would be terrifying for lots of people here. A quiet city in the center of Morocco.